The new group to come out against these radical conservatives are a group of birders. Recently, an open letter was penned to them by the head of the National Wildlife and Birding Association, in which he writes...
sounds like a real birder move to just write a letter.
It was
handwritten, no doubt.
published on Vox.com. In it, he wrote, let's see... we are watching your every move, and we have been watching you for a long time. And then he goes on to write, with our powerful cameras and ability to move unseen in the wilderness, we have found and documented your illegal hunts, your illegal traps, and all sorts of illicit activities, and are constantly feeding that information to law enforcement, and we have finally got many of you poachers on the run and into jails.
I like how bird watchers think that they're fucking ninjas. Like all dressed in black, sneaking through the woods, capturing photographs of fucking hillbillies.
Hillbillies are the new birds.
Yeah.
Wait, so, like, is that because it's a wildlife preserve? Do they want it back?
Yeah, they actually feel like these people have encroached upon. I mean, that's what that is. That's a wildlife preserve that these conservative have taken over. In fact, he writes, nothing gets between a birder and the bird that they might spot. So apparently birders are pretty inflamed about this.
Do they think they're anonymous? Like hacking group anonymous? Like, we've
Also
been watching your moves.
Also, P.S. Free Stephen Avery. Stupid bird people.
You know, as far as these people's families are concerned, I'm sure they are anonymous. As in, who is that? Oh, Bill, the bird guy? Yeah, we don't invite him to dinners anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like, I mean, they're still holed up in this nature preserve.
They
right?
are still holed up on this. In fact, I was just
How'd
on...
they get snacks? Did our pizza go through?
Well, I was just on... Yeah, I wish we had ordered that pizza.
Did you guys send him a pizza?
We talked about it last week, but then we had
Yeah.
no go through on it. This podcast
Best
is
laid plans.
This podcast is as unorganized as their militia, so it was a bad team up.
I feel like a bunch of people are super excited about these birders getting all like worked up because they're like, oh, finally, Jeff's not on the fucking couch all goddamn day. Went out and, well, I mean, it's not a job yet, honey, but he's working towards it.
I think there's just a lot of wives hoping that their husbands will get shot. Yeah, go chase those madmen. Oh, God, finally get this house to myself.
Well, that's what I was
Start
thinking.
banging that
was just
Puerto
like,
Rican guy from the market.
When they were like, we have evidence of your illegal trapping and you're going to go to jail, it's like, I feel like you're just like kicking this into overdrive to the inevitable shootout that's going to end this takeover. Just like, well, they got us on tape. Might as well go down guns blazing and just start firing on everybody.
But that's why, has anyone talked to them, like the FBI or anything? Like, guys, don't do this like you're civilians.
Well,
or are they like, yeah, do it. We don't give a shit.
yeah, I mean,
It's
even
Oregon,
like...
who cares?
Even the media have done interviews with them. I mean, it's not like they're completely... You know, and they've also been trying to be active on social media. But, you know, I did see today on Gawker, I just checked Gawker for this episode, and apparently the new demand from the Oregon militiamen are tampons. They've got a growing list of needs. And
Are there women there?
There must be. Otherwise, that's a weird request.
I think they're into the teen craze of soaking tampons in vodka and sticking them up your ass.
Yeah.
They're butt chugging.
They're taking the used tampons and scattering them around the woods to detract bears from their scent.
Yeah. Some of the things they've asked for are a digital camera with charger, plastic silverware, cigarettes, Marlboro Reds 100, Marlboro Lights 100,
I
Small
like
Malt Menthols
plastic
100.
silverware. We don't want to do dishes.
Yeah.
They need some Copenhagen Chew. Hay. They ask for hay.
Are they
money.
trying to get sponsored like us? All right, the unofficial cigarette sponsor of this takeover,
Who are
Marlboro Red 100s. If
These
you want to
guys
be a
are-
real sponsor, let us know.
These guys are just my Uncle John. Like if my Uncle John it's like if my Uncle John had any political views at all.
Or too many friends, more so.
Yeah.
It's the Uncle Johns of the world just usually don't unite.
Yeah.
And this kind of happened here.
But I feel like this is like the kind of thing where your Uncle John would be like, finally, like, fuck yes, I get to go have a gun and be in the woods.
Yeah.
And
He already does that. He just does it by himself. It's just one of those things where these guys didn't get too drunk on their porch one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they figured it out. They're like, you know what? If we only have 8 beers then we can still go out in the woods and fucking make people angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.